Hello and welcome to the Temple of Tomes with your host, Indie Comics Jones. Today we're looking at Spawn's universe. This is a total recommend. It is getting the Indie Comics Jones Good Excavating seal of approval, and for good reasons too. We'll go into that in just a bit. This comes out by Image Comics. This is #1 in Spawn's universe, and it came in at only $5.99. I believe this is at least a $10 book, but they're selling it just for $5.99. There are other variant covers. We'll cover that really quickly as well. On the cover here, we have She Spawn. I believe this is the first appearance of her in this comic. I've already put the seal on here. I'm just so excited about this book. It was just really solid all the way through. Wonderful story, beautiful art, and fantastic layout. I mean, just the whole package is just incredible. 55 pages of story content, and I'm not including the chapter dividers and the other little things that go on there. I'm talking about 55 pages of like this. Just incredible all the way through. Let's take a quick look to see who worked on this. Okay, script and plot is by Todd McFarland. The art was done by Jim Cheong. He did the main story. There's 4 stories in it. It's not really an anthology. It's the kickoff of the Spawn universe. And you've waited 318 issues to get this. Brett Booth is doing the art on Gunslinger. Steven Segovia, I guess, is doing Medieval. Marcio Takara is doing She Spawn. And the inks are Aldelso Corona and Todd McFarland. Lettering is by Tom Orzechowski and World Design. And the lettering in this, fantastic. I just really, really loved it. Usually you don't notice the lettering if it's good, but this is just over the top good. The special effects and everything, the way they've done it, I really got to hand it to them. The colors were wonderful as well by FCO Placicio. I don't know if I said that right, Placencia. Andrew Dalhars and Peter Steigerwald. And you might remember Peter working on a lot of things for Aspen. The cover artists, J. Scott Campbell, Brett Booth, and Todd McFarlane. Okay, there's your variant cover artists in there. Creative director is Todd McFarlane. The editor is Thomas Healing. Just a wonderful book. And like I said, that was 318 issues of Spawn to get to this point where they're going to expand the universe, so to speak. So I'm just going to flip through this so you can see the art in here. I'm not really going to give you any spoilers on it because I think if you're into Spawn, you're going to buy this anyway and love it. If you're no Spawn, this is a good jumping on spot because they're introducing a bunch of new characters and they all are done really well. You're just getting little blurbs of them. But look at his art. I mean, just crazy good. And there's references put in here so you can go back and look at other ones. Look at this. And wait till you see the... look at that, Cygor. We've got Decimator, a new character in here, introduced in this first story of the 4. We also get Gunslinger introduced in this story and some other characters, I believe, that are new as well. But it's very easy to follow. We get our newscast, which I love. You get the CNN type, you get the Entertainment Today or Tonight type, and then you get the wacko type guy, which I love reading his stuff always. Maximum News he keeps dropping down a different network each time because he is just too way out there for most people. You got Decimator here. He's a new character with Cygor. Just wonderful. And it goes on and on and on. I'm only going to flip through the first story, which takes over more than half of the whole book, but just very quickly. I don't want to give everything away, but you can see the art, the dynamicism, the story is just really moving here. Got Plague showing up. You get this nice little side story, so you get really immersed into the whole story of what's going on and just the emotion of it. Just spectacular. And we finally, in the end of the series, we get Sin, another new character. So all in all, and then we go right into the Medieval. Let's get ahead. We'll skip ahead. She Spawn. Just Gunslinger, and I believe that's the final one in here. So you can see this is just crazy, crazy good stuff. And we get a little note in here from the creator, Todd McFarland. The King is coming. This is, I believe, another series. And the Year of Spawn, King Spawn, #1, Gunslinger Spawn, #1, and the Scorched, #1. And so you got August, October, December to look forward to for new Spawn. Go in the back here. Look at this. King Spawn #2, I believe this is. Just awesome. Awesome. I am probably going to stay on the #1s for sure, but Spawn Universe, if that continues. Let me take this away for a second so you can see the whole thing. And I can't really read the signature there. I think that might be, let's see if we can figure out who that did that one. I'm assuming it's J. Scott Campbell did this cover, but I could be wrong. Anyway, recommend, obviously. I'm loving this thing. It does get the good excavating seal of approval given out only on this channel by Indie Comics Jones. Just go buy it. If you like Spawn at all, just go get this. This is fantastic. All right, thanks for your time and watching this review. As always, please like, please subscribe, please leave comments, and we'll see you next time at the Temple of Tomes. Once again, this is Indie Comics Jones from the Temple of Tomes bidding you adieu. Get this book.